She starts busying herself with cleaning up her equipment. She'll be distracted, at least for a few minutes. Is it enough? Good, your appointment is done, and you're free to explore as you please. Or rather, you're free to explore as you please. What? You've been caught by the pull of the object, an overwhelming curiosity guiding you around a corner and towards a dark doorway under the stairs. It's been left ajar, as if inviting you to enter. Turn on the lights. What? I thought we were going toward the... What? The lights click on, you're in the morgue. Why? Comet? Why were you lying down on the table there, buddy? He squints, seemingly unsure whether you're the same person he met yesterday. What are you doing in the morgue? What are you doing in the morgue, man? Vampire! Oh my god, you died and she Frankensteined you back to life. I'm gonna accuse him of being vampire! I'm not. Please don't stake me. I just sometimes find it easy to sleep down here. Don't ask me why. That's just how it is. His words seem distant to you. The tugging is strong down here. You'd almost feel yourself slipping into a trance, and your eyes wander to the back wall of the morgue. You need to see what's back there. Great talk there, Reese. You touch the wall. It feels disappointingly solid under your palms. Hey, are you okay? You feel Reese's hand gently shake your shoulder, and for a moment, the thing on the other side of the blank white wall loosens its pull on you. You kinda looked possessed for a second there. You good? Make him understand. I need to get behind the wall. Reese glances back at the wall. You're really serious, aren't you? This is probably a bad idea, but I really need to get in there. I'm pretty sure there's an emergency axe somewhere upstairs. I just need to get the dock out of your hair. Should take 2 seconds. Get the dock out of our hair? Yeah, if I say I'm sick and need something, she'll drop whatever she's doing and do it for me. Surefire way to get her out of the house. And most of the time it's true anyway. Doesn't that make her worry about you even more? There's nothing I can do at this point to get her to stop worrying about me. Might as well use it to my advantage when I can. Yes, I will destroy the wall. Wow, you are seriously desperate about that wall. I'll make it quick. Be right back. He strides past you, his long legs moving swiftly. He seems excited, his usual dour demeanor replaced with an uncharacteristic pep when faced with the prospect of sneaking around and tearing down walls. You hear his soft voice flittering in through the open doorway at the top of the stairs, a hoarse and sickly edge added for effect as he speaks to his mother. Hey, Mom. He coughs gently. Reese, I didn't know you were awake. Still feel like shit, but I think I can finally try and keep some juice down. It looks like we're all out, though. Really? I thought I'd just pick some up. I've got an errand to run on Main Street anyway. I'll go pick up some orange juice and some ginger ale, too. That would be awesome. Sorry to ask. I know you're probably busy. It's no problem. It doesn't take too long. Don't do anything too strenuous while I'm gone. Just lie in bed until I get back. Thanks, Mom. I'll take it easy. You hear her footsteps move down the hall, then the front door opening and closing. Worked. The theatric rasp has left his voice, excitement rising in its place. Come on up. We don't have long until she's back. As you step out of the morgue, you relax. The extra space between you and the carving has weakened its hold on you, and with it, your desperation to claw your way through the wall and unveil it. It's one of those emergency fire axes, so it should be pretty obvious wherever it is, though I'm not sure where she would be keeping it. I'll show you around. Let's try the doc's office first. Make your way to the doorway of our now vacant office. I don't see an axe in here. He's right, a cursory glance reveals nothing but stacks of paper and cabinets of medical supplies. But something on the desk catches your eye, some sort of records, with your family's name on them. I want to read the files! Reese stops in the doorway, turning to watch you leaf through the documents. Find something interesting? They're your family's death certificates. Hello? Perlin's death certificate. Cause of death, sleep apnea, discovered by her daughter, Tabitha Chrysanthemum. Scarlet. No autopsy performed. Interesting. Tabitha's middle name is Chrysanthemum? I wonder who cursed her with that mouthful. Who said you could read any of these? I'm definitely going to make fun of her for that later. I felt like that was forbidden office. I think it's pretty. I'm definitely going to make fun of her for that later. Edwardine's death certificate. Edwardine Scarlet, born April 9th, 1913. Died February 12, 2003. Age 89. Cause of death, heart failure. Signed by her granddaughter Pearland Scarlet. Pretty normal. Almost made it to 90. Died of a normal old person illness. Enoch's death certificate. Born September 9, 1887. Died August 20, 1957. Age 69. Cause of death, fall from cliff. This one has a coroner's report attached. Organs sustained, impact injuries, lacerations to the neck and body consistent with fall from great height. Whoa, an actual autopsy report. Looks ancient. Other death certificates. We quickly flip through a few of the other Scarlets whose names aren't quite as familiar. Theodore Scarlett, born May 24, 1890, died 1918. Age 28, cause of death, crushed in mine collapse, body not recovered. Signed by his brother Enoch Scarlett. Joseph Scarlett, born 1914, died June 7, 1944. Lewis Scarlett, born August 1920, died June 6, 1944. So they died, like, really close to each other. Both killed at Normandy in line of duty. These must have been Edwardine's brothers. Certificate of fetal death, infant boy, Andrew Charles Scarlett. Delivered April 3rd, 1945. Stillbirth, mother Edwardine Scarlett. Damn. Cause of death, complications during birth, no doctor present, home burial. Alexandra Scarlett, born December 12th, 1947, died August 20, 1957. Age 9, missing, presumed dead, signed by mother Edwardine Scarlett. This one's interesting. This one's interesting because, like, what if they didn't actually die? Alexandra, the owner of the doll, so she went missing. Mary Bell Scarlett, born September 3rd, 1946, died October 30, 1963, age 17. Cause of death, complications during childbirth, signed by her mother Edwardine Scarlett. Wow, that's a lot of kids to outlive. Chris's eyes flick up to the doorway, and a second later you hear the sound of the front door handle being turned. His hand is on your shoulder before you even register what's happening, and you're pushed back and out of view of the front door. Shit, I'm not supposed to be in here. We gotta hide. He hurries to the closet door, motioning you inside. You slip past him and squish yourself into what little space is available in the nearly full closet. Reese is close on your heels. Sure? Let him in. You let him in. Together you listen as the doctor makes her way to some room deeper into the clinic. In the silence of the tiny closet, every breath seems too loud, as if you could expect Dr. Kelly to hear it from wherever she was across the house. We'd better wait a second, just in case. Yeah, I'll trust what he's saying. Quietly wait for the danger to pass. Two of you stand in tense silence, both crammed into the suffocating closet, taking shallow breaths as if she could hear you breathing from the other side of the building. But the footsteps soon return. Dr. Kelly makes her way back towards your hiding place, creaking floorboards, broadcasting her location all the way to the hallway just outside your hiding spot. The footsteps return. They get louder, approaching the open office door, and then they stop. Much to your relief, she opens another door, leaving the main clinic. We're in the clear. We've probably only got a minute or two until she comes back, so let's make it count. The medical supply room is probably our best bet. If any other room in the clinic is likely to have a fire axe, it's probably the room full of chemicals. This way. Oh my god, she's gonna kill us if we get caught. He motions you down a hallway, slipping through the slightly ajar door of what you assume to be the supply room. Yes, there it is! Keys. Here we go! Yeah, so, about what I was saying about how I think Reese is the cat, the metaphorical cat who's an enemy hiding in plain sight. I'm a little nervous now seeing him hold that axe. He rushes over to the cabinet that contains a bright red axe, pulling the glass door open. Your axe? Yeah, mine. You don't get to have this, thanks. A splash of brown catches your eye. There's a small sprig of what almost look like furry berries with a wide, 8-pronged leaf still attached at the base. The end of the sprig is leaping sap onto the countertop. It's fresh. What's up with that? Now we can... Reese stops mid-sentence as he notices you staring at the plant. He stoops to pick it up. Does she make her own medicine? He puts it down, but not before breaking off a berry and sliding it into his pocket. I don't think she's allowed to do that. She's not a pharmacist. This room is just for storing stuff she orders for patients from a pharmacist in Brevood. Why would she be making her own? Maybe she is poisoning him? Before you can answer, the two of you hear something in the distance and turn to listen intently. That was the door from the house. Come on. If we hurry, we can get you back downstairs. I'll run interference. Go downstairs, quick. You can hear her approaching now, floorboards creaking in the hallway on the other side of the office. Follow Reese's instruction, once again starting down the basement stairs, letting the pull of the stone carving guide you back to the morgue. She's gonna hear me cut the door, the wall, right? Dr. Kelly's voice filters down from above. I was right. We did already have juice. It was just in the back of the fridge. But there's no harm in having extra. What are you doing in the clinic? I thought I told you to go rest. Oh, I'm just gonna go chill in the morgue. I got my speakers, so if you hear some weird sounds, that's just my music. I'll be sure to put in earplugs to drown out all that industrial clanging you listen to. You know I'm not the biggest fan of you spending time down there. It can't be good for your mental health to hang out in a refrigerator for corpses. Do you at least have a blanket this time? Yeah, I'll be fine. It's just a change of scenery. My room feels too claustrophobic right now. Okay. I'll let you know when it's time for dinner. You hear the door close and the sound of Reese descending the stairs to join you in the fluorescent lit room below. Hey. Well. I should warn you, something spooky might happen when we break down that wall. Reese smiles. Good. Feels like I've been missing out lately. Stop asking questions. It's time to see what's on the other side of that wall. Well. Wall now, yes? Have at it. You approach the far end of the morgue, axe practically singing through the air as you strike the wall. The first cut offers a surprising amount of resistance. There is some structure behind it, some wood frame holding it in place, trying to stand between you and what waits for you on the other side. You stagger back from the massive hole in the wall and admire your effort. Holy shit. The splintered edge frames a dark passage, seemingly cut deep into the side of the cliff, cold seeping from a forgotten place into the already frigid morgue. Reese coughs as he takes a better look at what lies beyond the wound in the wall. There's a whole hallway back there. Thick, stale air leaks from the hole, filling the morgue with an earthy, mildew smell, like the room is slowly filling with dirt. And with the stink of the grave-like room beyond comes an even stronger compulsion. You step forward and climb into the hole. This is wild. I had no idea any of this was here. An entire hospital wing, rotting away for decades behind some flimsy drywall. His voice sounds distant. Your sole focus is finding it. Your feet move without prompting, and you stumble down the hallway towards the far wall, barely registering the antique clutter as you stagger past it. Whoa, are you okay? You don't respond, and you don't bother to retrieve the axe. The wall is rotten, water damage having eaten away at the wood over the course of the unknowable years, the planks nearly reduced to sawdust. I don't like that we're just leaving the axe so Reese can grab it and stab me with it. Oh, no. You tear into it. Enoch. I thought you weren't going to come. I was worried you'd leave me here forever. They said there's nothing they can do. I'll never use my legs again. Enoch, what am I gonna do? Calm down, Teddy. These doctors don't know what they're talking about. I've been doing my own research and I've found us an alternative. We won't have to worry about anything from here on out, I promise. What? I went to talk to the witch. Witch? But that's nonsense. It's alright, it's all sorted. We're taking you home today and everything will be resolved by this time next week. Everything goes black. Your vision swims back into focus, and it takes a solid second or two to reorient yourself. You're in an unfamiliar bed. Reese leans against the far wall, eyeing you with concern and curiosity. We're in his room? Hey, I was worried you'd slipped into a coma or something. You tore down a wall like a wild animal, found some weird carving, and collapsed. I think you might have had some kind of seizure. You okay? Wait, nothing spooky happened? The mountain didn't collapse on us? No ghosts? No, nothing. You just fell down, twitched a little, and when you seemed stable, I carried you back here. That was a few hours ago. How were you able to carry me? You know, he's a sickly man. But you have a delicate constitution. What? It wasn't super far or anything. I just picked you up and carried you. I might be sick a lot, but that doesn't mean I'm made of paper. Still, I can still do things normal people can do. I don't know, man. I'm sure I'll pay for it later, but I didn't want to... I didn't want you to have to wake up in that musty hallway. Or the morgue. Does Dr. Kelly know I'm here? No, I snuck you back into the house while she was busy in the medical storage room. You didn't call an ambulance when I started seizing. Stella said you did something similar a couple of days ago. I figured it might just be something that happens to you every now and then. I know I wouldn't want somebody calling an ambulance for me every time I had an episode. Going to the hospital sucks. That's fair, actually, that's fair. Should I open up to him about my vision? I know... I know Sybil told us, oh, be careful about who you trust, but like... I'm sure it's fine. I had a vision. Like a hallucination. I have those sometimes too. Used to have them a lot as a teen. Always just weird little things, like my hands would look wrong, my neck would seem too long, or the room would feel smaller. I think the carvings are trying to warn me about something. My family has dark secrets. An old family like yours. I believe it. Hopefully that's all ancient history though. So what now? We might be stuck down here for a little bit. The dock is on the wall path up there. I refuse to take my medicine and she's not happy about it. But after I looked this up, there was no way I was going to take anything she gave me. She's been poisoning me for years. Really?